As you all know, there's been a lot of drama on YouTube recently, but this one is going to be by far the worst that we've seen this year. With the most vicious gangster rapper slash singer setting his sights on H3H3 production, what will be the outcome of this beef?
Matty B Raps threatened H3H3 today, and H3H3 tweeted out saying, Matty B Raps wants us to remove our reaction video because he thinks it isn't fair use. What do you guys think? Then one of H3H3's fans tweeted at him saying, real talk, are you totally comfortable with getting into it with a 13-year-old kid like this? Then H3H3 responded saying, Matty B has a whole operation surrounding him. I'm dealing with adults who are trying to illegally remove our video.
Now, most people see Matty B as your typical run-of-the-mill privileged white kid who's just making cover songs, and that's about it. But no one would suspect that he's actually a hardcore criminal gangster straight up off the streets. You know, he's about that life. And if you really dig deep into the meaning of the tweets that H3H3 said about Matty B, that he's dealing with adults and he has his people, of course, that's just a pseudonym, or if you will, that's just lingo saying that Matty B has his whole entourage, his clique, his crew, or his gang, if you would call it that. That it made H3H3 very worried. You know, why, if you look into these tweets, why would a grown man like Ethan Klein be really worried about a kid like Matty B? Of course, and just by him saying that he's dealing with grown adults should just indicate to you that that's a cry for help. But upon further investigation, if we look into Matty B deeper, we can see what type of person Matty B was whilst making his first cover songs, his first few or so cover songs. Let's listen to one of them.
Every Saturday, rap attack in the studio with Mars. I let my voice rock till my voice shot. Learning what I can do, spit until after dark. Way back when I had the blue and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
Now we all know this cannot be pure coincidence, because the person who originally made that song was the late and great Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. And you question, like, why is Matty B doing a cover of a song from Biggie Smalls, who was known for, you know, selling crack and shooting people and having mad hard lyrics? But when you think about it, Matty B wasn't trying to perpetuate the lifestyle of Biggie Smalls. He was telling you, no, he knows about that life. He relates to him. So by doing a cover as such, he's making a warning shot into the game, if you would say that, if you can say that. He's trying to say, look, I'm Matty B. I may look like a small white kid. I may look privileged. You know, I may make shitty cover songs now and again, but I want you to know I'm the hardest cat in this game, B, and I'm here to stay, and if you guys come at me, I'll come back harder. And this is a situation that Ethan Klein is now gotten himself into, with not knowing who Matty B was on the inside, you know, because everyone just sees Matty B externally as this little kid, and we do more further investigation into Matty B. Now, this picture that was taken straight off of Matty B's Twitter, it states that he was grounded, and the caption says, "Free Matty B." Now, in the streets, the lingo grounded means you're going to jail. Now, I know what most of you all are thinking is that, no, it could just simply mean that his parents just sent him to his room, or just cut him off of access of something for a moment of period. But you see, when you look at a character of Matty B, he's very tricky in a sense, you know? He's very cunning. By that, I mean, he wants you to think that he was just grounded in the typical definition, but what he's not telling you, or what is not being perfectly stated in the caption, is that he's actually going to prison for a period of time. Maybe it was because him sending threats to H3H3. Another clue that we see Matty B hardened criminal life is the caption that says, "Free Matty B." The last person that you ever saw with the caption "Free anybody" was El Chapo. This had me thinking that maybe Matty B was an associate of El Chapo, and the FBI got hold of his information and took him in for questioning about his association. We'll pick apart Matty B more and more in his latest music video, and we'll try to see the type of person Matty B is trying to portray to you subliminally.
Mrs. Morris, it's not my place or my job to tell you how to raise a child, but this kid of yours, I don't know. I mean, he lacks discipline on every front. I mean, the file that I've got on this kid, if I was a cop, he'd be in jail for life.
As you heard, the person who's portraying the principal in this video clearly stated that if he was a cop, that Matty B would be in jail for life. These type of things are subliminal messages. They input certain words or phrases in a video to get people, like, they put it in a way that it's not very clear or very coherent on the surface. But once you dig down deep enough, you can find the message. And the other thing is that his video is entitled Live for Today. And if you look at the chalkboard right in the video, it says Live for Today. You might say come on, that's a regular expression. He's just being like Carpe Diem, seize the day. But that's not it. Live for today. You remember that one movie with Al Pacino, Scarface? You remember what that blimp said? The world is mine? That is Matty B's message. That is his Scarface message. The world is mine. But Matty B's one is live for today.
She's a mess.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, they say that we reckless. They say we can't do it our own way. They can't promise tomorrow, so let's live for today. They love to have no fun. We love to make stops along the way. They can't promise tomorrow, so let's live for today.
I'm out there trying so hard not to admit it, but deep inside they feeling when I'm spitting sound hard-hitting.
Now you see what just happened in this video. It portrayed this kid dumping food on Matty B's girl. This is what Matty B will show you in the next scene. What he will do to you if you disrespect him or you disrespect his girl. Matty B is straight up from the underground. He's straight up from the gulag. He's straight up from the gungalungs. He's straight up from the Gaza. I'm telling you, Matty B is a force to be reckoned with. Let's see what Matty B does. Let's see what the most hardened criminal that you can never mess with does.
Wait a minute, what am I saying? Who am I kidding? He grew up and got sick with it.
They say that we reckless. They say we can't do it our own way. They can't promise tomorrow, so
Did you guys just see what I saw? A pie in the face. A pie in the face. It doesn't get any more harder than a pie in the face. Now you might be saying, so what? He threw a delicious pastry in his face. What's the matter? What's up with that? What kind of lingo is that? What kind of criminal lingo is that? I'm glad you asked. A pie in the face. There's this weapon here that many people on the streets refer to as a pie. And it's a hand submachine gun. Here, I'm gonna pop my trunk on you. That doesn't mean I'm gonna pop my trunk out so you can help me fix my spare tire because I just busted a hell no. When I pop my trunk on you, that means you're getting in the trunk one way or the other, dead or alive. So the pie in his face signifies that, the pop in your trunk. He's gonna get his gun and he's gonna throw a pie in his face. He's gonna pop him basically. See, things like these you may overlook on the surface just because of how Matty B portrays himself or how Matty B carries himself. But once you really look at his character, you realize that Matty B is just someone you do not want to mess with. Look guys, you can do what you must with this information that I've provided for you, and you can make your judgment. Is Matty B just a 13-year-old white privileged kid that has gotten famous because of his shitty covers? Some shitty covers, I'm sorry Matty B. Or was he always famous, but he just crept up in the game and snatched it up like how any hardcore gangster rapper has done in the past? Was it a wrong move for H3H3 to poke fun at Matty B? Maybe. But for right now, we'll just have to sit out and wait and see how things happen. We'll definitely get more coverage of Matty B. Try to show you how Matty B really is on the outside instead of the inside. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos from me later in the future covering Matty B or covering anyone showing the secrets about them, don't be afraid to subscribe, leave a like, comment. You know, I'll pretty much appreciate that. Thank you once again for tuning into this video. Until next time.
Let's live for today.